Hello children, welcome back. Children, in our previous video, we have learned that the earliest people lived in prehistoric period. Fossils, rock paintings, and stone tools are various archaeological sources through which we can get information about the early men. Discovery of fire was one of the greatest achievements of the early men. The main material used that time for making tools was stone. Undoubtedly, because of the use of stones for making tools, this period is known as the Stone Age. Now, this Stone Age is further divided into three phases, namely Paleolithic Age or Early Stone Age, Mesolithic Age or Middle Stone Age, Neolithic or New Stone Age. Now, let's learn in detail about all these periods. The Paleolithic period. The term Paleolithic is derived from two Greek words, paleo meaning old and lithos meaning stone. This period extends from 2 million years ago to 12,000 years. The entire Paleolithic period covers almost 99% of human history. This long stretch of time is divided into lower, middle, and upper Paleolithic periods. Now, the main features of Paleolithic period are the people of this period were, as we all know, the people of this period were hunter gatherers. They lived in subcontinent from around 2 million years ago. They were known by this name hunter gatherers because normally they gathered fruits, roots, nuts, seeds, and leaves, etc. They hunted wild animals. But hunting animals was not an easy task. There are several animals that run faster and are more stronger than us. Moreover, hunting animals requires alertness, quick reflexes, and presence of mind. Similarly, for gathering plant, one should have knowledge about which plants or their uh, which parts of the plants are edible. Edible means which part of the plant we can eat. So, this is because many plants are poisonous also. So, one should also have knowledge about the different seasons when the fruits ripen. In Paleolithic period, to protect themselves from wild animals and rough weather, that is sun, rain and cold, the primitive people took shelter in the caves. Their main places of living were generally they lived near sources of water such as rivers and lakes. And since stone tools were important for them, they searched for the places where they can find good quality stone. So, the places where these people lived are known as habitation sites. These include caves and rock shelters. Natural caves and rock shelters are found in the Vindhyas and the Deccan Plateau that are close to the Narmada Valley. And where these people make stone tools, that is known as factory sites. So, naturally, the early men looked for a place on the slopes of the hills where they could live in caves and still have some nearby hilly stream of water and pebbles in plenty. And such sites are known as habitation cum factory sites. The next important thing was stone tools. The archaeological evidence suggests that the hunter gatherers used tools made of stone, wood, and bone. Perhaps the stone tools have survived the best. The Paleolithic people were the first to make stone implements. Most of them were made up of rock called flint. Large pieces of stones were shaped into hammers, scrapers, and axe heads. There may be two different techniques which were adopted by the hunter gatherers for making stone tools. First was stone on stone, and the second was pressure flaking. In stone on stone, in this technique, the core pebble from which the tool was to be made was held in one hand, and another stone that was used as a hammer was held in other hand. Thus, the second stone was used for striking off flakes from the first stone. This process continued till the required shape was obtained. Now, the second type was pressure flaking. In this technique, the core pebble was placed on a firm surface like a rock. A place of bone or stone was placed on the core pebble. Then a hammer stone was used on the placed bone or stone to remove flakes so that it could be shaped into tools. So these were the two techniques which were used by the early men to make stone tools. Now the next is Mesolithic period. The period between 10,000 BC and 8,000 BC is referred to as the Mesolithic period. It marked a period of transition. Transition means period of change from the older cultural tradition. During this period, ecological conditions changed. Earlier, there was ice all around and there was almost no vegetation on the earth. After these ecological changes, the glaciers began melting and there was an abundant growth of forest and grassland. And because of this, the population of certain animal species, such as wild sheep, goat, cattle, pig, and donkey, increased. In the process of hunting, people followed these animals and learned about their food habits and their breeding seasons. Gradually, people began to think about herding and rearing these animals. And due to environmental changes, several grain bearing grasses such as wheat, barley, and rice grew naturally in different parts of the subcontinent. People probably collected these grains as food and learned when they grew and when they ripened. And in this due course of time, this gave birth to the idea of growing plants on their own. The typical stone implements of Mesolithic period were much smaller and they show sharper edges and they were known as microliths. These were usually geometric in shape. Microliths made the job of hunting a little more easier and effective because these microliths reduced the risk of going very near the animal. Apart from stones, harder objects like bones and wood were also used to make tools. In India, some of these stones are still in use for grinding wheat to make flour and to grind spices. The next age is called the Neolithic age, which began 10,000 years ago. The archaeologists and social scientists use the term New Stone Age or Neolithic Age to indicate a stage of cultural evolution or technological development in earlier societies during this period. The people now made refined and polished stone tools and started leading a settled life in villages. They domesticated animals and discovered and used such craft as pottery and weaving. Children, now let's have a closer look at Hanksi archaeological site. Hansgi is a village in southern state of Karnataka. It is one of the important archaeological sites. Here, several early Paleolithic sites were found. Many kinds of tools used for different kinds of activities were found at some sites here. Most probably, these were habitation cum factory sites. And evidence reveals that tools were also made at some smaller sites. It is also found that some of the sites were near springs, and material used for making most of the tools was limestone, which was locally available at that place. And recent excavations of Hansky site have revealed habitation cum factory site, and number of early Paleolithic artifacts have been found here. It is a very important archaeological site in India. So children, this is all about this chapter. Read this chapter thoroughly and learn all the difficult terms from this chapter. All the best.